Welcome back to the G Auto Repair YouTube channel. We're at it again with another sick patient. This time a 2001 Ford Escape. The complaint is that the check engine light is on and the engine has a difficulty maintaining idle. So it kind of revs up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the car and let you guys listen and see what the car is doing. Okay, let's see, there we have the check engine. Got a very hard time maintaining idle. Now right off the bat, I'm already suspecting I have a intake vacuum leak, because I can hear a loud hissing coming from back here somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I kind of checked these hoses a little bit, and everything seems all right, but I can definitely hear a hissing coming from back here somewhere in this area. Now I went ahead and connected my scanner, which confirmed my initial suspicion. Well, I wouldn't say confirmed, but it's kind of giving me that extra clue. System too lean, bank 1, P0171. Okay, so that tells me that the system is too lean, not enough fuel, too much air. So that's confirming or helping me to confirm my suspicion of a air intake leak. Now we just got to figure out where. Well, how do we do that? There's several methods. One method is to get some brake cleaner, starter fluid, and kind of just spray around until you... I'm gonna need another can. Just kind of spray around until you get a difference in the engine idle. So right there we can see the difference there. Okay. So somewhere back here is the problem. Okay. Oh, shut off on me. So right there confirms my suspicion that there is a leak. What's happening is that the engine is sucking up that brake cleaner, and it's causing the engine to kind of stabilize momentarily. Okay, so we're gonna shut it off for now, because there's another method of figuring this out, and that is to use a smoke machine such as this one that I picked up from Amazon. And I might end up doing a review on this, because this is a very handy tool, and for the price you can't beat it. And it comes with everything you see here. Everything you see here. It even comes with this. This alone is about $100 if you buy that separate, and it comes with it. As a matter of fact, we may be using this here shortly. So I forgot what I paid for it, but it was in the 300 range, 200 and something, 300 range. If you were to buy one of those red line smoke machines, which are really good, I've used them, I love them, I have nothing bad to say about them except for the price range. Talking about easily over $1,000. and that was just way too much. Of course, this is a self-contained unit, which everything you need is right here. It has its own little pump to where, see, it pumps, it produces its own air using a little compressor it's got inside. And then you can just regulate it right here. It does create good amount of pressure, up to 15 psi, I believe. So when you use it on evap systems, you want to be very careful and turn it down as low as possible, because it will produce pressure and it could blow out one of those hoses or something. So then for the smoke, we just turn it on here. And in a few seconds, you have smoke. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and preset everything up, and I'll be with you guys here momentarily. Alright, so we're back again. I have removed this induction hose here from the mass airflow sensor. If you have a leak anywhere past this point down, past the mass airflow sensors, you will have a similar problem like this. It may not be as bad as this, but it could set that system to lean code, and you can start having idling issues such as this, because this is what reads the amount of air going, the volume of air going in, and the computer regulates the fuel accordingly so it can maintain a stable idle. So by me spraying that brake cleaner back here and it improved, that tells me that the problem is back here somewhere. So I just simply disconnected here and installed this bladder here, which is very similar to one of those cuffs that doctors use to check pressure, but it has a tube to where the smoke will come out this end. So like I mentioned earlier, this comes with this kit, which is amazing. Normally you have to purchase it separately, and it is very expensive, that alone. So we got our hose here, turn on our smoke, give it a few seconds to let it get warmed up. There it is. See, nice thick smoke. This is by far one of the best smoke leak detectors I've used. Well, the red line is very good as well, but for the price, this takes the cake. I tried one before. It was more of a homemade thing, and needless to say, I was very disappointed. So we're gonna let all the smoke flow through here, and now we're just gonna, I can see the smoke already pouring out. Okay, so just as I suspected, the problem is gonna be back here somewhere. Where? We gotta find out. So now I'm just gonna regulate this a little bit so it won't throw as much smoke, so I could kind of hone in on where the leak is. And I believe I found it. It's right back here. Yep, right here. It's a collapsed hose. Yep. There's the problem right there. So you guys can see this. Coming from that hose right there. So now that we've found the cause, now we gotta see where does that hose go to. And it goes down here. We found the leak, so we can see it right there. See, if you regulate the pressure, you can actually, because what ends up happening is you have all this smoke coming out of everywhere and you really can't tell, so just kind of crank it down a little bit to where you can pinpoint better where it's coming from. Right there's a good amount right there. Let's go from that hose right there. Alright, so we can go ahead and shut this off now. Okay. So we can get this out of the way. We've already figured out what the issue was. Take this out of the way. So, and that's how we find a vacuum leak in a vehicle. Obviously, the smaller these leaks are, the more difficult they are to detect. But if you have the right amount of knowledge and the appropriate equipment, you can figure these things out relatively easy. So now we just put everything back in place. So the next step is to, you know, locate the parts and just replace it. But that's the easy part. The difficult part is figuring out what the problem is. So I hope you guys found this video useful. As always, please like and subscribe, as we will continue to bring out new videos every chance that I get on how to do things like this. Thanks again. Catch you later.